Mambo vipi Kenya na habari za mchana from West Pokot, Kenya. Time to crank up the vibes. Na salamu za mchana ziwafikie nyinyi wote mnaotutazama. And a wild welcome to our crew across Kenya and beyond, where it's 3 p.m. East African time and we are ready to shake the airwaves. This is the Project Unity podcast, your Wednesday rocket fuel for stories that sizzle, powered by Project Unity's mission to blast features sky high with solar-powered digital hubs and opportunity in every village. Follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram at Project Unity to hop on this joyride. I'm your host, Brian Kiach Lolima, your Kenyan host with the most spicy vibes. And today we are zooming into a 40-minute tech fiesta, 20 minutes on how West Pokot's businesses are riding the tech wave, from mobile apps to women stealing the show, and a 20 minutes on what's next opportunities and a few speed bumps. Tuko pamoja to our superstar guests. Meet Betty and Simon, West Pokot's tech and business wizards. Betty, Simon, habari za mchana. Can you grab the mic and spill the tea on who you are and what's got you buzzing today?
Good afternoon, Kenya, and good morning, world. My name is Betty Chebet, and I'm honored today to talk about two major forces driving our today's digital economy. That is technology, mobile technology, and e-commerce. And these are innovations which are changing ways in which we are doing business. They are making businesses fast, smarter, and more connected. And in this podcast, we are going to share real-world examples and different insights. Looking forward to share with you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. It is a real-time pleasure to be here. My name is Simeon Sang, and I'm passionate about harnessing technology to create real practical impact in rural and underserved communities. Whether it is mobile money transforming a Mamamboka sales or young people turning smartphones into startup studios. I believe technology is more than just tools. These are lifeline. So today I'm excited to share stories, ideas, and a few laughs on how digital innovation is reshaping entrepreneurship right from the heart of the hills of online hustle. Thank you.
Asante San for the electric energy. Listeners, groove with us live on YouTube, Facebook, and don't forget to follow and comment, share. Don't forget to ask us questions where you feel like. So let's keep the party popping. Now, Betty, I'll start with you. Mobile tech like M-Pesa and WhatsApp is turning West Pokot into a business jungle. How are these apps helping folks sell things like maybe goats, beads, or honey? And what's a juicy success story that you might want to share with our listeners?
Thank you. Oh, absolutely. Mobile technology is our new business. We call it M-Passengers. That is M-Pesa and Messengers, where we use M-Pesa and Messenger to connect with the businesses. And this is a fast, reliable, and it's also available everywhere. M-Pesa is no longer used for sending fare back home only. It is also powering micro enterprises, I mean. Okay, let's talk about Acheng in Kapenguria, one of the business lady who used to wait all the week for a market day to sell her beads. Now, she's a digital queen with a WhatsApp business profile that is busier than a border stage. She posts her grafts, adds a cheeky caption, and boom, Nairobi clients send M-Pesa before she even takes her morning tea. Now, she has even figured out logistics, packaging with old maize sacks and delivering via courier border guys. And yes, she tracks customer feedback in Google Sheets. Who knew spreadsheet could sparkle like her jewelry one day? Of course, the struggles are real. Data bundles steal money like sugarcane, and some villages still rock the 2G network, which is the second generation mobile network, like it is 2005, but we are in 2025. But the hustle spirit here in West Pokot is very strong.
Eh, that's inspiring, Betty. So Simon, how is mobile tech turning West Pokot traders into digital ninjas? And what's a story that's got you high fiving?
Yeah, well, let's just say Wiscocot is quietly building its own silicon savannah. For example, a town like Chapareria, where there is a WhatsApp group for livestock trading, you will think it is a family chat, but no, it is full of goats, cows, and hilarious emojis. Okay, young guys post photos of goats with captions like "strong legs, negotiable price." Buyers send M-Pesa deposit instantly, and deals close before lunch. It's like eBay for code edition. And let me not forget Amamboka in Ortum. She runs a veggie pre-order system via WhatsApp. She sends a list every morning, gets orders in by 10, and delivers in the evening. No waste, no leftovers, just pure logistics. And also, don't forget Facebook. Nowadays, people use Facebook to advertise on what they are selling. When you go in Facebook, you will find that most of the people use Facebook to advertise maybe their motor vehicles to sell online. And also, technologies that is giving control back to entrepreneurs and saving them from endless hours of sitting in the sun hoping for customers. Still, poor signal in Kajelipas. is like a persistent network glitch. It is just won't let them connect properly.
Okay, that's inspiring. So, Simon, have you ever experienced these slow networks when you want to maybe buy something online or you want to sell something if you are in these groups?
Okay, okay, sure. Most of the time, in this remote community, like West Pokot, we have problems in network connectivity, whereby you'll find that most of them, when you go online, you'll find that the network is very low. Even to load on a photo, it is very low. So, but now with our Starlink here, thank God to Project Trinity, it is now getting easier to look and search something online.
That's amazing. So, Betty, what's your take on that? Have you ever? Hello, Betty.
Actually,
Maybe Betty have not encountered such scenario before. So, but I think in one way or the other, maybe she might have encountered this problem. So that is something common. Betty, but you can tell us something because you must be in West Pokot. You are in West Pokot. You must experience something that
actually, I've ex- I've ever experienced I've ever experienced such challenges, especially when I was in campus. In that there were network issues in my home place. I studied in a region far away from home. And you could find that sending money to me when I was in school could be very difficult because there were network problems. And now that's why we are integrating technology and we are trying to improve the technology in all parts of the country so that it will be easier. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine, Betty. I think we have lost Simon, but we can keep the conversation going. So, Betty, you are a woman, and I want to talk about maybe woman in tech. I want to yeah, let's just talk about women in tech and how they are shaping their businesses, maybe in West Pokot or even Kenya.
Let me tell you, Brian, Cocotte women are rewriting the tech script by one Facebook post at a time. There is this group in Chepareria that makes soaps. You will think they are just making buzz, but no, they are branding, packaging, and marketing like pros. One of them even learned how to run a Facebook page and do customer outreach through WhatsApp broadcasts. She now gets clients from Lodwar, Kitale, and even the neighboring countries like Uganda, Rwanda, and even others are pretending to be in-laws, but they are customers. There is also another woman from Makutano. She makes spicy groundnuts and markets them there on TikTok with videos. And she's a pure genius because she has the marketing skills. Technology has given them voice, confidence, and financial power. The only hiccup is that women still borrow their phones from their teenage sons. They don't have phones. And their teenage sons got their phones. They have secrets in their phones, like their state secrets. So it is just a barrier for women in tech. But women keep on uh, empowering.
So, Betty, you have mentioned something instrumental. So, you have said that women face challenges, maybe like they don't have phones or illiteracy. So how can they overcome this through your own perspective?
I think women can overcome these challenges by because they always turn smartphones into cash machines. So we can give them training like the Project Trinity training. We also give them affordable gadgets and just step out of the way. You will just see them shining.
That's pure fire, Betty. So, Simon, I see you are back. How are your West Pokot women rocking tech in business from your point of view? And maybe you can tell us a tale that got you tipping your hat.
Okay, thank you, Brian. I think I had some issue in my network, but now I'm back. Sorry for that inconvenience. Okay, I can say that I can give you some scenarios here that there's a dairy queen in Leland, here in West Pokot, Cabbage Beach, who milks her cows and runs a digital empire from the phone. You see, she markets her milk on WhatsApp and also TikTok. You can sometimes use Facebook to market using funny cow videos. She once posted fresh milk, not run. Genius. She even started tracking her clients by location using Google Maps to create a delivery route. That that's route optimization. No master of business administration needed. And in Ortum, still in West Pokot, a women's honey setup registered a Facebook shop, learn how to boost posts and got inquiries from Nairobi and Uganda. I call them the business bosses of Bokot. These women are not just participating; they are disrupting. Uh, they are disrupting. This they just need access to devices, digital training, as witnessed in Project Trinity, as witnessed Project Trinity, and sometimes a little help explaining to their husbands that going viral is not a health condition. Yes.
Yeah. You're on point, Simon. So, how did these online businesses maybe lift her community or these communities which these individuals are using tech for business?
You know, in our community, most of the people do not know exactly what tech actually mean. But with this the young youth, the group of maybe aged 15 to 25, those are the people who now knows what technology means. And you find that mama mbokas, those who sell vegetables and they have maybe their vendor shops, they normally use their their children's phones so that they can access they can access uh, online things, so to search for new commodities, to look for markets, and the help comes from their siblings because they don't know how to do these things, and they get education from their siblings so that they can learn and have something to so that when they have these phones, technology just came late. So this Gen Z group now, wherever we use them Gen Z, these people now are very familiar with using these phones. So with this technology now and there with them, so you will find that this thing of they teach their parents on how to use these things and then get exposed to the world.
Yeah, okay, thank you for that clarification, Simon. I see that agencies are rocking Kenya's tech space. So, Betty, what's your take on this? Maybe.
Thank you for that question. I think the current generation, the Gen Zs and the millennials, I think there is a very big gap between the two generations because uh, due to the advancing technology, the Gen Zs keep on getting more of this technology than the millennials. And maybe I think the Gen Zs are in the future. I think the Kenyan technology will be far apart. Thank you.
Okay, I see. I see West Pokot women and youth are tech superstars. To our listeners, you can follow us live on Project Trinity at Facebook or StreamYard or YouTube to cheer us on. Now let's zoom into the future of tech biz. Simon, I know you are a beneficiary of Project Trinity solar powered digital hubs. Uh, like Wi-Fi digital hubs for West Pokot entrepreneurs. How are these hubs cooking up new businesses, and what's a story that you can share personally or a friend's maybe journey on these digital hubs?
Okay, what I can say there, Frank, is that with the help of Project Trinity, the coming of Project Trinity to specifically West Pokot, it brought a lot of change, especially to youth, even to the community at large. Now, the coming of these hubs now, whereby we are learning some digital skills, graphic designs, marketing designs. Now, with these skills that we are acquiring from this training, it has helped a lot in terms of knowing how to market things, knowing how to design some brochures, using Canvas. Now, something that was not there before. So, with the help of this Project Trinity, we are proud of it, and we are now proud that we know we have some skills that we can brag with. So, it is something good in this digital revolution with extra swag. Maybe using TikTok, you can market your things using TikTok. You can use even Facebook, you can use Instagram, even WhatsApp, because nowadays when you do some statistics, you'll find that most people nowadays use WhatsApp and also Facebook to market their products. So it is now good. It is high time that the our young generation should have these skills so that when they venture into businesses, when they enter into this business world, they know exactly what they are doing and they know the type of audience that they are marketing. They are marketing to, because we have a lot of people with different priorities. You cannot send anything. You cannot market maybe this, I can call it crocs, to those old these old people, maybe our parents. They cannot buy such things, but you see, crocs sometimes are meant for the Gen Z's. So if you want to open your shop, you want to market crocs, you know the type of audience that you market. So, and these people normally they use X, that is Twitter, they use Facebook. Mostly they tend to go online to look for the fashions that have just arisen. That is the type of the world that we are going into.
Okay, Simon, that's very electric. I wanted to hear Betty's maybe Betty's comments about that topic about digital hubs and how they are shaping their future. I know, Betty, you are one of the beneficiary, so you can tell us maybe your journey and maybe the future of these solar powered digital hubs.
Thank you. I have a lot to say about the same. I think because of the creativity and the connectivity which I have got so far in these digital hubs, for example, Project Trinity. I can say a story initially between 2023 to 2019. That's when I finished my Form 4. I didn't know what is a smartphone. I didn't know what is computer. I didn't know anything about the digital literacy. But due to the generation training powered by Project Trinity, I really got a lot of knowledge which has helped me elevate economically. Right now, I can say I can sell or buy online. I can market my products, my commodities. My side hustle, I do crocheting. So I can take a photo of my crotchets, then I post them online and I get orders. I send them to my clients and I receive back the the money via M-Pesa, the mobile money. So it has really helped me economically. And on the same note, my digital literacy is also advancing day to day. Right now, I can talk about AI, cyber security, and also data analysis. So I really appreciate the Project Trinity Digital Hub, and I'm praying that in the future we can build most of these digital hubs in this West Pokot, especially the West Pokot, which is a marginalized community. We have some parts like Kacheliba, Alale, and the borders of Turkana and West Pokot. And also on the same note, those areas they have a low network coverage, and there is this Starlink. Starlink has really brought big difference, and I do appreciate.
For, for sure, Betty, you have seen now that smartphones are playing a big role in the businesses or in market nowadays. I've heard you say that you market your products using WhatsApp always, and maybe you can count me as one of your customer because I know you will not fail me. They say people say that young people don't need permission; they need just connection. That is smartphone, and then you have your data, and then some digital flyer. That is what you will use now to market your products, and they are just in business. So let's my point is that we need to spread this kind of ideas to the entire community so that they can understand that nowadays the technology is not as before. Technology has changed and everything now has shifted to online. You'll find that it is not necessary that you sell physically. You can just sell online. Like the case of we have some softwares like software apps like Jumia in Kenya and Kilimall also. They are common nowadays. People used to order their commodities. They used to order anything that they want, and they pay them via M-Pesa, and they the delivery reaches a nearby station. Maybe you'll pick in a nearby station, or if the station is near, this closer nowadays is not like traveling from West Pokot all the way to Nairobi to pick your commodity. It is easier nowadays. So my big help out that is that let's tell these people because our parents, our elderly parents, they don't know how to do such things. But with the help of us as so we can help them. We can help them if it is ordering. We can also order for them, and they will get what they have. So if you teach them how to order these things, they will have the latest clothes, the latest type of the clothes in the market, fashions, the new that has arrived, not waiting for a year, because we are living in a remote community here in West Pokot. But if we market, because now Project Trinity, we are capable of doing such things. In Project Trinity, we can send our market and outreach team to show to these people, communities, that everything is possible. We can market anything they sell online. We have websites that we can use. We can use website. We can create some website, put what we are selling, maybe if it is traditional attires, anything like that, so that we can sell even to the world. It is possible.
Simon, that's very insightful. So on that topic also, uh, like us, we are for my team, we are in Project Trinity. We are working on a e-commerce site. So these topics goes greatly to what we are doing. We want one day to have our own e-commerce sites so that we can support local farmers. So you can see how this digital hub is transforming our lives and maybe our businesses. One day, a friend of ours is having an agrovet, and one day maybe we want him to sell to the rest of West Pokot, even Kenya, and like something like courier shops or arts. Maybe somebody who has something to sell. We have e-commerce coming soon, so you will get in touch with us if you are a listener and you are a maker of these arts. You can contact us so that we can feature you in our products. So, Simon, there is a question about this topic. Julie was asking, how do you spread the word to your communities about our digital hubs? How digital hubs can support them? I think any of you can maybe talk about how you share this.
I think I can answer like this. The best way to spread this word to our communities, because this is the community we have been raised, I think we can create a public awareness and let them know the importance of the current technology, because technology is advancing and maybe they are still far behind the technology that was back there. So we can let them know the importance of this technology and how it is elevating the digital economy and how it is improving the economy of the country. I think once they learn, for example, in top where we are, most of the farmers, most of the people here are farmers. That is their main source of income, and most of the commodities they sell is potatoes, pyrethrum, and milk. So we can also help them, because there are also different regions which need those commodities. We can tell them that we will they will just make us their marketers. We market for them, and once we market for them for once, they will see its importance, and they'll also always be running to get more digital literacy and get more digital enhancement.
Also, I can add on that point. In Project Trinity, that's what we always do. It is important part of what we do, because having a digital hub is one thing that is making it feel useful and accessible to our community. We start by going where the people are, not expecting to come to us. We can go to them. So that means spreading the word through maybe the local radio stations, church announcements, because most of us are Christians. We can go to churches, we share where maybe we share in social media, yes, Facebook and all sorts. And then even we can look for the market days so that they can have that uh, first-hand information and have that shout-outs. And even for the border riders who DAPO as who are our community influencers, we also partner with local champions. We can decide that we can partner with local champions, trust youth, women leaders, and teachers. Those will help explain in simple terms. You can learn to type, apply for a job. Maybe also you can even start on an online business right there that translates the tech talk into real life benefits. And we don't just talk, we can show, we do open demo days where locals can walk in uh, and try tools like Canva, Google Workspaces, uh, and even WhatsApp businesses. Because WhatsApp, anybody who can afford a smartphone can master WhatsApp, or if not WhatsApp, Facebook. So when someone sees a neighbor learning to write a CV or a design a logo, it becomes real. It becomes more real. So it is not just a digital. You can say that it is relational. It is word of mouth and trust. So it is very important that we do such things so that our community can understand what is actually taking place. So if they get that impression, what we tell them, and maybe they come in and see what we are doing here, so they can believe on what we are doing as a team.
That is truly amazing, Simon and Betty. So, digital hubs are, I can see they will be West Pokot's secret sauce. So, to our listeners, don't forget to follow us at Project Trinity on Instagram and our social media handles to fuel this growth and maybe support our mission, our cause. And maybe one day the youths of West Pokot will have something to talk about because we are still a very marginalized communities. Yeah. And we'll appreciate your support. So I want for my guests, we can tackle one more topic about the challenges and the future of tech opportunities, maybe in the business or maybe what you see, what tech future lies ahead for us as youths of this country.
I think some of the common challenges we face when talking about technology and the e-commerce is maybe the connectivity gaps, which are real. In some areas, they still rely in the 2G network, which is the second generation mobile network, and it is very slow. The network is very slow, and it is really making everything to be very difficult because you can't use 2G even to upload a photo on your WhatsApp status. Another challenge is lack of affordable smartphones because these smartphones are the ones which we use to market, we use to connect with customers, and this lack of smartphones is really threatening the e-commerce, the businesses. We also have lack of digital literacy because not everyone knows how to use spreadsheets or run a Facebook ad. Just the few people who have the knowledge. But now, here are the good news. When people get training, they learn fast. So we need more community tech hubs like the Project Trinity hubs in Kenya and Haiti, local champions, and digital skilling programs. So we can turn phone users into phone-powered business leaders in future.
Betty, that's tough, but it's true. Sometimes we have shaky internet. Maybe with tech you cannot have slow things. Tech needs something that's fast. So nowadays it's all about fast network, and so that technology can grow. So Simon, what's making scaling tech in business a wild ride, maybe in West Pokot, and what's tech future that's got you buzzing?
Okay, maybe let's not forget there is something that we cannot take for granted. Something like gender gaps. Yeah, you see, most women borrow phones. I've said earlier that most women borrow phones from their sons or their daughters. And let's just say teenagers don't exactly run on a customer service mindset. No, they don't. So we also need to improve mobile money security. People still fall for fake payment messages. You have realized that even you, Brian, you have one day come across some comments who tell you that I have received some amount of money from maybe this number, but if you see that M-Pesa statement, it is not from M-Pesa. It is for someone's phone. So those are the kind of people who they normally use fake, uh, they use lies to con you. So that's one of the challenge that most of the people fall under it, and they find that they end up uh, giving out money to people who maybe they don't know. So it is good now that we can advise these people, our mothers, maybe those elderly people, so that when they get they get such information, or maybe they get such they fall under that scenario, they know how to handle and they know how to get out of that trap, because you will end up giving out your money unwillingly. You may think that maybe it is true that they might have sent you amount of money, but in real sense it is not. So it is good now to have that financial literacy and cyber awareness, which goes hand in hand. So that is what I have as say, because it is now important that we as a team, and also those allied group, Gen Zs nowadays, that they are very clever. They are not easily conned. So it is very important that we educate our those people who don't know how to do these such things. But we cannot assume that they know. We can just educate them on these threats. People may use false information. They can con them in a way that they don't know how to to go out of it.
Yes, that's true, Simon. Us as the youths, we have the obligation to maybe to protect the people who don't know how to navigate these tech challenges in biz. Maybe yes, maybe somebody has been scammed, that is sent to this number or sent where. So I think with this education, I think we'll be the one to empower our communities and tell them there is this types of scams in business. So for me, maybe I'm a tech enthusiast, so I can make solutions for security, maybe in tech, something like that. That's my vision. To I'm a cybersecurity enthusiast, something like that, and I don't like people losing their money because of tech. So maybe I'll be an advocate of that. So Betty, any thoughts about this? Yeah, or
And
finishing comment?
also, before Betty can go first, maybe I can say something that it is good to tell our people that these M-Pesa payments sometimes have some challenges, and you find that most of those conmen, maybe I can use conmen because they are not trusted. When they can send you some money, maybe they can buy something from a business, maybe a mama, and then when they can say that this I have sent 50 bob, and then with some time they reverse their money. They reverse, who caused loss? It is the mama mboga who went loss. So it is good time that it is good to teach our children that don't even that is like stealing. You are stealing from an old, from somebody who is genuinely providing for his family or her family. So it is good that if you have that little, use that little, and also help that person who is constantly supporting his or her family. It is good now that we cannot get into that trap. We can educate even our moms or our dads that if whenever you get somebody sending you money, make sure that the money is in your account.
Simon, and have you ever been maybe scammed or by a con man? Maybe if you, I know maybe someday you are in somebody's business or your business. Has it ever happened to you?
Sure, sure. Maybe there's a day that I was driving my motorbike. I borrowed my friend a motorbike, and then I decided to just move around. So along the way, I met two gentlemen who promised to give me 200 Kenya shillings so that I can ferry them to their destination. So after ferrying them, so they asked for my number, and after some time, they said that no, your name is so and so. Yes, I said yes, that is my number. I said yes, it is there now. So without even looking at my account, I said that maybe these are good guys. So after some time, after maybe coming back from that from where I buried them, I find that there are no money in my account. So you know how Peter you can feel that.
To all our listeners, as we close our today's conversation, uh, as we request you to follow us on all our Project Trinity pages, that is X, Facebook, and TikTok. What I can say that you got a phone in your pocket and an idea in your heart. Congratulations, you are halfway to be your own boss. Technology doesn't care if you are deep in the hills or next to a highway. It listens to bold minds and busy fingers. And remember, every successful online hustle started with a blurry photo, a funny caption, and someone brave enough to hit send. So stop waiting, post that thing, and you'll see the outcomes.
Really inspiring, Betty. Asante za moyo, Betty and Simon, for this 40-minute tech and biz roller coaster. Your stories have West Pokot shining brighter than a solar hub. Listeners, follow us on at Project Trinity on X, Facebook, and Instagram, and to join our mission of empowering communities with tech. How's tech shaping your hustle? You can share on our platform with the hashtag Project Trinity, and catch us every Wednesday for more sizzle. A massive asante to our guest. This is your host Brian Kiach Lolima signing off. Na tupige hatua and keep strutting forward.